This morning, civil rights attorney Ben Crump held a news conference with some of the families impacted by this past weekend's dock gangway collapse in Sapelo Island, Georgia. 7 people died, 6 more were critically hurt. 2 of the victims were from Atlanta. Many people have been demanding answers since it happened. Nearly 20 members of Georgia's Legislative Black Caucus gathered yesterday near the site of the collapse to do just that and remember the lives that were lost. 11 lives. Ariana Manise joining us now with more. Ariana, the families and Attorney Crump saying they're seeking justice here.
That's right, Cheryl. The families are demanding justice for what they're calling the Sapelo 7 and vowing not to let their deaths be forgotten or swept under the rug. In an emotional press conference, families and survivors who were on the gangway recounted what happened on Saturday. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources says 7 people died and at least 20 people were injured when a ferry dock partially collapsed. Now, crowds, they were gathering on Sapelo Island for a celebration of its Gullah Geechee community of black slave descendants. Those who died were older than 70 years old. During the presser, Attorney Crump says he plans to uncover the truth behind this catastrophic failure and hold those responsible accountable. We also heard from Regina Bronson, who recounted the harrowing experience of trying to help one of the victims, 93-year-old Corletta McIntosh, and her uncle right before they plunged into the water.
All I remember is releasing the walker, and Miss Corletta just fell straight down, and the currents just pushed probably about a good 10 of us away from the ferry. And then I realized I saw my uncle, and I said, "Uncle Bubba, grab my hand." And he grabbed my hand, but he grabbed my shirt too. And he kept pulling me and pulling me and pulling me under the water. And I kept saying to myself, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die." I had to take his fingers one by one and peel them off of my shirt.
Now, the cause of the dock collapse remains under investigation, but Attorney Crump, he's calling for a federal investigation into the collapse and government support for all those who were involved. The ferry dock resumed operations on Monday. In the next half hour, I'll have more from the families as they continue to seek justice. Cheryl.